What up, everybody? Yes, we are finally back after a 2-week hiatus. Okay, we took some 2 weeks off. We had a lot of things going on, but it's but it's your boy Isaac, and along with me is my co-host RJD, aka Black Thunder. What's going on, brother? What's going on, brother?
How's you mess up my intro, man? Bald and sexy, bro. Hell out of here with that bullshit.
No,
AKA Bald and Sexy Chocolate Thunder, AKA I have a collared shirt today. And listen, all right, in case you didn't know, okay, I want everybody to know I paused Hogwarts to be here. It's because I love you guys, okay? But I ain't gonna lie, I'm happy to be back. Even the cat is happy. Trust me, there's a cat. He's right here. Trust me when I tell you. But anyway, I am happy to be back, bro. I missed everybody. Isaac, I missed you, man. I did. I'm not going to lie to you. Just a little bit. Not a lot, but I missed you a little bit. Just a little bit.
No, that's not how it sounded when we spoke before we started this live. So you can try to bullshit. You can try to bullshit everybody, but you ain't bullshit me, bro.
I told Isaac I missed him a little bit. I didn't miss him a lot. You know, just a little.
That's not what he said, people. That's not what he said.
That is exactly what I said. You know, I don't like this guy very much. You know,
that's not what he said.
We secretly don't like. Listen, if you see my camera moving on its own, trust me, I have telepathic powers, and because of my telepathic powers, I can control things with my mind.
Okay, Rashon doesn't have shit. That's just his new camera.
I really tried right there. I really tried. It didn't work. Where are we on, Isaac? Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook. We're on Facebook.
Facebook? All right.
Yeah.
I'm like, where are we? Are we on Facebook or YouTube? How am I share our ish if I don't know where we at, son? All right, you gotta move. I told you there was a cat here. Y'all didn't believe me. Get out of here. Go somewhere. But I am glad to be back. Isaac _Matos 83 at yomamahouse.com. I'm joking. Hi, everybody. Isaac, how the hell are you? How have you been, brother?
I'm good. I'm good.
God. Are you really? Okay,
yeah.
Well, we're gonna act like we have some enthusiasm.
Bruh.
And we're gonna be like, let's try this again. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, bro. I'm good, man.
Oh, shit. Stop it.
Stupid.
That doesn't sound genuine at all. My man is just like, I'm good. All right, yeah, we're gonna copy and paste, we're gonna share, we're gonna do everything. Everybody, please be careful as I share our ish. Listen, we've been going for a while, so we're not gonna sit here and act like we're not back. Bruh. I know you saw the Super Bowl. Let's talk sports real quick. Up first, what did you think?
Hold on. Let me just text out to my girl real quick.
All right. While we wait for Isaac, because he was supposed to do this. He's supposed to done this already. Now he decides he wants to do this. No. Too late now. It's already going. I don't want to hear. All right, go ahead.
Well, first off, the Super Bowl, I thought it was a pretty good game. I expected it to be a shootout, and I feel like that's exactly what we got. But at the end, I told you, bro, Chiefs was gonna take it, and they did. I'm not happy.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. You definitely did say that. True shit.
I did say the Chiefs was gonna take it, and they took it. So let's go, Chiefs.
I don't know why I gave lie to you.
What's up?
What are you?
Nope.
What I was saying is
that's what you get for not paying attention. Because I was like, let's go Chiefs. And I was like, why the fuck did I just do the thumbs down? I meant to do the thumbs up. Let's go Chiefs. Yeah.
Stupid. That's why.
And mind you, I'm not even a Chiefs fan. I'm a Bills fan, but you know, Chiefs got in, and I was like, man, Patrick Mahomes played hurt against the Bengals and still managed to win. I can't sleep on Patrick, bro. I can't sleep on Patrick. So I was like, Chiefs is gonna take it.
I'm just glad it was a good game. I expected it. I'm not gonna lie. I said that if the moment got to Philly, that the Chiefs would win. I actually picked Philly. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I picked Philly on camera, so I'm not gonna sit here and cap. But yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Stop the cap.
But you gotta respect the Chiefs.
Respect my authority!
You have to respect them because Patrick played hurt, and the defense did the defense without those. A lot of people talk about, oh, Patrick Mahomes in the end, oh, it was a hold. It wasn't a hold. That's the reason why they won. No, that's cap. The reason why they won is because the second half, the Chiefs showed up. If it wasn't for that defensive touchdown in the first half, that what was it, a fumble by Wentz, and then they ran it in, the Chiefs would have been down. And mind you, if the Chiefs make the field goal, right? It's the field goal. If the Chiefs make that field goal, we ain't even talking about this. They win that game easily, especially if the second half goes the way it goes. So they made a good defensive stop, kept them in the game at halftime. The penalties killed them in the first half. They had 2 penalties that killed them. And then we're not going to sit here and not talk about the running back, the 60-yard return that set up the one time where they finally got Philly to punt. I think that was the only punt in the game, if I'm not mistaken. Right? There might have been one or two punts because Philly plays like 4 down. They play like 4 down offense, like it's Madden or some shit. But that punt return, that 60-yard punt return, set them up also. So the defense of Philly in the second half kind of let them down. And if Carson Wentz would have had more time than 8 seconds and they would have had a minute and a half, could he have went down and scored a touchdown, or could he have went down and kicked the field goal and tied it up? Probably. Or no, because they were up 3. Yeah. So could he have went and tied it up? Yes. I believe so, because the defense had proved that they couldn't stop really. They really couldn't stop Philly. But Philly couldn't stop the run either. Like, Philly controlled the time of possession. Like, they owned the ball. They just ran the clock down. 15-play drive, 10-play drive, 15-play drive, 12-play drive, 8 minutes off the clock, 4 minutes off the clock, 8 minutes off they killed the clock. But there was no scripts, none of that nonsense. They got outplayed and they got outcoached towards the end, especially in the second half, and they came back and won. So it is what it is. We're not going to sit here and disrespect the Chiefs. They earned that.
Yes, they did. They definitely did, bro. I was sitting and I was watching that game. It was me and a couple of my boys who was at a bar, and we were sitting there watching the game. And I was just like, yo, I told one of them, I'm just like, bro, this is gonna end up either going into overtime or it's gonna end at a field goal. And sure enough, it ended at a field goal. And I was like, shit.
Listen, I knew it was going to be close because both of these teams, Philly been the best team in the league all year, and both of these teams are 2 high-powered offenses. So, like I said, we're not going to sit here and cap like these teams aren't great. Both of them are great. We're not going to sit here and bullshit this. But at the same time, we have to recognize that Philly put up a hell of a fight. They're a hell of a team. And Carson Wentz played a hell of a game. But that hold, it was a hold. Listen, for all you people who say it wasn't a hold.
How dare you?
Listen, stop it, all right? Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
It was a hold. Your man said as much. It was a hold. Don't get mad. It was a hold. Okay, so let's talk about Brady and Mr. Mahomes. Who do you see? Are you saying? Oh, you got something to say? Go ahead.
No. I was just waiting for you to finish.
Like this.
Yeah.
Who you got? Who you got with the better career when it's all said and done?
Better career. As much as I hate him, because I can't stand this motherfucker. But I think Brady overall had the better career. I mean, because he's, before he retired, dude was a seasoned veteran. He's been in the NFL for a very long time. He's won multiple Super Bowls. I mean, until this past season, he definitely did not play his best, and I don't know if most of that had to do with him and his ex-wife getting divorced and stuff. But yeah, overall, it has to go with Brady, bro. Definitely.
I'm trying to find the chart. There was a chart that had both of them by the age of 25. How?
Oh yeah,
how
where it shows that Patrick Mahomes had more than Brady did.
Yeah, but
I saw that.
I can't find it. I can't find it. But let's look at stats. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. All right. No, this is not it. All right. Well, I can't find it, but let's just say because being that I can't find it, I'm not going to sit here and look for it all day. By the age of 25, Mahomes has 2 rings, 2 out of 3, right? Brady, I think, had 1, or Brady might have had 1 or 2. So Brady played till 45 years old. Is Patrick Mahomes going to play another 20 years? We don't know. We don't know if his body will hold up. Patrick Mahomes is a scramble, kind of gunslinger type, sidearm type quarterback. What happens when his legs don't work like they used to? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That happens to everybody. Brady ain't never been a track star. Brady was a pocket passer his entire career. So he didn't have to really move. All he needed to do was move in the pocket, out of the pocket, up, down, left, right. Patrick Mahomes, a lot of his game is getting out there and scrambling and what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Then you know what I'm saying? And hitting Kelsey for 80 yards. So a lot can happen. And if he doesn't change his game as he gets older, he could do that now. He ain't gonna be doing that at 35. I tell you that. Because he ain't gonna be taking those kinds of hits at 35 that he's taking now as a young guy. So I don't know. I reserve the right to wait. I don't know, man. I don't know if he's gonna get 7 rings. He's got 2. If he gets to 4 before 30, he might have a shot. If he gets to 4 before 30 and he's relatively healthy still, like he's still playing at this level, he's got a shot. I'll say that. What do you think?
Yeah, I have to agree with you. Like you said before, we don't know what his body is going to be like in the next 20 years, So if he's still healthy and he can still play like he is now, he got it, bro. He got it. I mean, either way, there's no doubt in my mind the kid is going to be in the Football Hall of Fame. Along with those top greats that's been up there. Brady's going to be in there.
I mean, bro, he's already got 2.
You know what I'm saying? So it's no doubt in my mind Patrick Mahomes is still going to be in the Super Bowl.
And he's already got 2. You know how hard
Hall
it
of
is?
Fame. Hall of Fame. My bad.
Yeah, Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
You know how hard it is for people to get 1? He's got 2. Think all the people that only got 1. You got Favre got 1 or 2. This guy only got 1. Aaron Rodgers, he only got 1. Peyton, I think, got 2. Eli got 2. Like, there's a lot of guys that don't have any. Dan Marino don't have any. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. He's one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever live. So, it's craziness, bro. But we can't talk about the Super Bowl without. Oh, go ahead.
No, that's all I have to say. It's like it is, bro.
Oh, I'm like, damn, let me not cut more. Because, sidebar, hold on, stop the show. Because Isaac always talk about, if you just stop cutting me off and you shut the fuck up, maybe I could talk. So I'm like, He obviously says this off camera. He's like, yo, bro, you gotta stop cutting me off. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna shut up.
Nope.
I'm gonna shut up. Let Isaac talk. I don't want to be talking over Isaac because I know Isaac needs to get his thoughts out. He's like, yo, bro, you gotta stop talking over me. I do have that problem though. I'm working on it. See, it's called evolution. I am evolving, brother, man. I am evolving. Isaac is like, I don't care.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Okay,
Get some help.
moving on. Isaac, can't talk about Super Bowl without talking about Rihanna. What did you think about Rihanna's halftime performance?
Bro, I thought it was great. Especially that she's pregnant and she was able to do all of that while she's pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Being elevated on that platform and stuff like that. So she's being elevated and doing all of this stuff. And I'm like, yo, she's pregnant and she's doing all of this. Yo, power to her, man. The performance was great. I was expecting, like we've gotten in every Super Bowl, like a surprise artist or whatever. But no, it was just straight up just her, this whole performance. So I can't even be mad at that because it was still a great performance and she did her thing again while pregnant. So I definitely enjoyed it. I loved it. Rihanna's just all around a fantastic performer and artist. So power to her, man.
Well, I'll tell you like this. I did think the performance was cool. I liked it. I liked the whole elevation thing. The memes, the Super Smash Brothers memes were on point. 10 minutes after the performance, somebody had like Falcon, Kirby, and like Yoshi, and then Rihanna in the middle, and they were like, Rihanna, watch out. So it was like playing off of Super Smash Brothers. I thought that was fantastic. Shout out to whoever makes those memes. You guys are awesome. Great entertainment. But I like the whole, up down vibe. That was cool. It would have been nice for her to bring other people out, but they let her. It reminded me that she's got a great catalog of songs.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna sit here. I was like, damn, I didn't realize she had enough songs to, fulfill a halftime show. That's pretty dope. So I thought it was good. I like the elevation aspect, singing in the air and all that. Was she really singing? Don't think she was. At this point, people sound like how they sound. We know Rihanna's not going to be on some Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey sing you out the damn gym, but she's going to entertain you. She's going to dance. She's going to wiggle. She's going to do all that extra stuff. Now,
yeah.
So not everybody has to be Whitney Houston and Jennifer Hudson and sing. Like some people are going to entertain you. And I used to be mad at lip singing. I used to, no lie. I used to be like, oh, these people fucking lip singing. That's trash, blah, blah, blah. But not everybody's Adele, bro. Not everybody has different lanes. You know what I'm saying? Some people can sing and dance, Chris Brown or Bruno Mars, and they're going to entertain you. And some people are going to sing you out the gym, Adele, Whitney Houston, rest in peace, Jennifer Hudson. And then some people are going to lip sync and then they're going to dance and move like a J-Lo or like a Rihanna. And then you got people like Beyonce who can sing if she wants to sing, or sometimes she'll lip sing and sometimes she won't. And Beyonce is going to dance and she's going to kill it. So I'm not, when I was younger, I was on that. Everybody got to sing. Now I'm just like, as long as it's entertaining, who gives a shit? So, because I heard some people talking about the lip singing part. And then we got to address the obvious. I honestly didn't know. I thought that was baby weight at first because she just had a baby, 6 months ago? I'm like, okay, maybe Rihanna couldn't snap back that fast because, every woman is different. Not every woman has a baby and then they get right back to their same weight.
Right.
Not every woman. Listen, there's some women I know, literally, they had a baby and 4 months later, they literally are size 2 again. Literally, I know women like that. And then there are women that are different. They got to like really work out and diet to get back. So it is what it is. Her first child, she bounced back, obviously, because she took a freaking magazine cover, even though they could touch you up. But now the women that I was watching the Super Bowl with were like, no, she's pregnant, stupid. So I was like, okay, cool. And she kept rubbing her belly. Women don't rub their belly like that unless they're pregnant. So cool. Did a decent job. Thought the performance was okay. I like the choreography. She didn't do much. She didn't do much because she's pregnant. So
Pregnant. So yeah.
I once I realized that she was pregnant, I judged it differently. Because at first I was like, oh, it was all right. I mean, it's not like it was all that. But I'm like, yo, she's pregnant, so she's not gonna be doing jump up, down, left, right, shake your ass. Like she's not gonna be doing all that.
Yeah, she's not gonna be doing all of that.
Not when you got a belly out here.
Mhm.
You know, not when you got a 6 month, 5-6 month belly. You're not gonna be doing all that twerking and all that extra shit. So I think that they had great choreography and it really helped the performance. Seeing everybody else do everything, good, great. So that's my take on it. It was smooth. We've seen better, but we've also seen worse. It would have been nice to get a surprise, but we didn't get one. But she held it down, man. It was smooth overall. It was smooth.
It was. It definitely was. Before we get into any other topics, and your camera is bugging me the fuck out, bro.
I know. And I'm gonna leave it right there just to piss you off. I'm not turning off the feature at all. Because I wanted to fuck with you.
But before we get into any other topics that we have for today, I do want to talk about something. I've been wanting to talk about this since I think last week. So I had this friend in high school. His name was William Fisher. He was a cool kid, wrestling fan. We always talk about wrestling and stuff like that. I even remember one time he was going into, I guess he had lunch. So I saw him going into the lunchroom cafeteria. So I came from behind him and I kind of stone cold stunned him and then ran out the lunch cafeteria. So yeah, he used to come to the house to chill at the house and whatever. And so he popped into my head the other day. So I go on Facebook because I started to realize, and it never dawned on me, but I started to realize that, he hasn't posted in a very long time. So I go and I check, and I'm scrolling down his Facebook page, and then I see people, saying, yo, happy birthday, man. I miss you so much. You're always constantly on my mind. I was like, nah. So the more I scrolled down, the more I found out that he did actually pass away. And me and him is pretty much close in age. And for what I can gather by what his brother had posted in the comments section, I think he unlived himself.
Damn, the person who unalived themselves?
Yeah, bro.
Yo, we seeing a lot of that shit, man. God damn.
And it breaks my heart because we have each other's numbers. He could have reached out to me anytime. But it's also mostly my fault because I could have done the same thing. It's just with everything going on, it's hard to oh, yo, let me contact this person, let me hit them up, see how they're doing and stuff like that. So when I found out, bro, I was emotional. I was like, damn, why, bro? You got your brother.
Do you know what happened?
I assume it has to had to have dealt with
a lot. Sometimes they put that shit in Facebook, and sometimes people, if you look in the comments, people will talk about what happened.
Yeah, nobody really talked about it. Like I said, okay. for what his brother had said in the comment, that's what I pieced together myself.
Gotcha.
Because he said that, because I know in the comment he said that I wish I could have done more to help him. So when people say things like that, it's usually because of stuff like that,
Yeah.
I'm getting emotional just talking about him now, but I needed to talk about it because he had support there. You know what I'm saying? He had his brother. If he was going through something, he could have contacted his brother and be like, "Hey, man, listen, I need somebody to talk to." You know, he could have contacted any of his friends because for what I saw, you know, he's got a lot of love and support from people that was commenting on his page and wishing him happy birthday and stuff like that. And um, you know, and he's gonna be missed, man. Like I say, he was a cool kid. You know, he never really done wrong to anybody. Um, and me and him, we were friends. You know, back in high school. You know, but you know, once you move away, that it's not the same type of bond that you had when you were in high school.
Yeah, when you're chilling with them every day and shit. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, um, he is gonna be missed. I too wish. I too wish that I could have done more for him. Um, just breaks my heart. You know, because you know I constantly talked about it myself, and I've been there. Um, you know, I've tried, and I know life's hard, but always you know try to contact friends, family, people that love you, that really show concern for you, that are really there for you. Always try to contact them and let them know what's up. Um, you know, Macho, thanks for the like, bro. Um, you know, just do something. Don't take that last dark thought in your mind and do it. Just contact somebody. Tell them like, man, listen, I need help. Can you help me? You know, because mental health is starting to become more real and is getting serious out there. Bro, the other day, I saw a Facebook of a guy who literally posted it on his Facebook page that he was going to do it. And
Jesus Christ.
this was back in February 6th that he was going to do it, that this was it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is going to be the day. And I was like, damn. Like, that shit just got real. When I was reading that whole thing, and I was like, breaks my heart. And then the other day, uh, a person that was deaf and he was on TikTok constantly, uh, also did the same thing because of bullying. See, this is what I'm saying. You think this shit doesn't affect people that suffer through mental health? It does. If you're bullying somebody on TikTok, whether it's on TikTok or in person, you know, those people are not gonna feel loved and wanted. So what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna just let things be the end of it all. You know, that's why this bullying shit needs to stop. We need to really try to focus on helping people out that really suffer through uh these mental health issues, because these people cannot continue to do this to themselves.
Oh,
I
my bad.
you know what I'm saying? Like it has to, there has to be some way where we could really reach out and help these people out that really do suffer through mental health issues, bro. Because I for what I feel like I lost, you know, a good friend because of it. Um, and you know, hearing these people on on the train tracks, train platforms, you know, ending it all, it's just like that's not the way, man. If you're really suffering, contact somebody, get the help that you need. Because you know, you got to think of the people that are in your lives. I do it all the time. Think about my mom, think about my girlfriend, uh, you know, my son, my new baby now that we're having. You know what I'm saying? And it's what would me ending it all would do for anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Listen, first things first, I would like to say uh, my condolences to you, and
Thanks, Macho.
because that's somebody. My condolences to you. That's somebody that was close to you. Condolences to his family, and it's crazy because without what's the name, you would not even know. Like without Facebook, how would you have even known that had happened? But the crazy thing is this: I have seen. It seems like there are more people going through that unaliving themselves than have ever happened before. Like it just seems to be happen. We seem to be
Thanks,
seeing
Genesis.
this. We seem to be seeing this at an alarming rate. And as you know, I have dealt with this with one of my friends, as you all well know. It's well documented. We've spoken on it. So I understand exactly how you feel, and it still fucks with us to this day. Probably always will because of the way and the situation surrounding it. So I know how you feel, and it absolutely is tragic and it sucks. And I'm not understanding why does this keep happening? There are people out there that are going through a lot of shit. They're suffering in silence. And I literally just put up something, might have been yesterday, where I was like, yo, if you want to call somebody, call them. If you miss somebody, tell them something. I put up something like that. Matter of fact, let me see, because I literally put this shit up yesterday. And it's just like, let me see, I could probably find that shit really quick. But and it's funny that you should say that this is what's going on when this, is hitting you so near and dear to the heart. Let's see, did it pop up? So, if you want to call someone, call them. You want to do something, do it. Have an idea, act on it. Time is precious. Good morning, world, bruh. That was yesterday. That was yesterday. I put that up.
Yeah, I
I
think
hadn't
I've
even
seen that.
I didn't even
I think I've
speak to
seen
you
that.
yesterday. So how would I know? It's not like I'm talking about that now because I spoke to you, bruh. How would I know that? Like because I'm seeing it every single day, bro. We all think we have, and you don't know what that phone call could do, reaching out to somebody, and you don't know. Literally, you don't know if they're gonna be here tomorrow, bro. My mother used to say all the time, "Here today, gone tomorrow." That shit is unfortunately so true, bruh. There was a mentor from afar. He passed away in a tragic accident. I put up a picture of it. It was about 2 weeks ago, whatever, a week ago, and it's crazy because I was just talking about him to somebody literally the same day he passed away. Just talking about him to some, and then we get on Facebook and then we see because we got a lot of mutual friends on Facebook. We get on Facebook and we see he passed away. This dude, full of energy in a like a snowboarding accident, I believe. Full of
Yeah.
energy, bruh, full of life. Always spoke life into people. Uh, One of the most dynamic speakers that I've ever had the pleasure of seeing speak and grace the stage. It was like eerie because it's like, we just talked about this cat. Like we just talked about this brother and he passed away the same day. And I'm like, wow. Like the older I get, the more life takes away. It's like when I was young, life was giving me things. Life was just giving me this and giving me that. And the older I get, life just starts taking things away from you. And then it really makes you realize you don't have as much time as you think you have.
Hmm.
Some of us might have 40 years left, some of us might have two. Like we literally don't know. And it's I'm really, really trying extremely hard not to take things for granted and to reach out when I want to reach out. If I want to do something, just do it. Don't wait. Just do it. Why not today? Do it today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Unless, nothing out of the ordinary, unless I'm like absolutely exhausted and it's like, all right. But as far as like task or doing something or try to plan something, like no, plan it, do it, call that person, reach out. At least you can say, okay, I reached out. You don't know if they may need something. one of the questions that I'm asking people now is, yo, do you need anything? How can I help you? How can I help you? Like, a lot of people don't even ask people that question. It's always, how can you help me? But I'm asking people now, yo, do you need anything? How can I help you? Because I may not be able to help you, but I might know a guy that can help you. I may know a girl that can help you. I may know a guy that knows a guy that can help you. I'm really resourceful. I got a lot of. I'm in a lot of I'm in a lot of different networks. So I've been really on that the last couple of just months, especially when 2023 hit. I'm like, we cannot waste any time, bro. There's no time wasted in 2023. Fill up your fucking calendar, do everything you want to do, call all the people you want to call, all the past bickering bullshit, put that shit to rest. Maybe you'll never be friends again, but at least you could listen, man. That bullshit that happened 10 years ago, I was tripping. My fault. I'm sorry. We don't ever gotta be close again, but I don't want this on my heart. And close the if you gotta close the book and move on. But you never know what can happen from that. Closure on everything, bro. It's like because you just never know, bro. I know people that lost their parents recently. I know people that done lost parents, pets, friends. It's like every other day, people unaliving themselves because they think life is too hard, but it's like never too late. It's never too late. There's countless stories of people figuring it out at 40, 50, 60. And then listen, your break may not come until 60, but maybe you've been in the wrong industry. Maybe you need to fix something. Maybe, but at least their last years, it was spent, time was spent and it made up for all the BS that they went through. You gotta keep pushing forward because you just don't know. Giving up is never the answer. And for guys, listen, we got to perform, we got to produce, we got to be producers, we got to contribute to society, we got to protect our families, we got to hold our families down, we got to be strong men out here because the agenda is trying to make men soft. And listen, we have to, but if you're going through problems, you got to reach out because there's always somebody that you can speak to that can help you. Always. We've all been down in the dumps. And it's just like, listen, like I said before, I've said this publicly. When that happened to me and my friend, you know how many of us was like, damn, I was going to do this, but I just put it off. I was going to reach out, but I put it off. I was going to do this, but what if everybody reached out and didn't wait? You know what I'm saying? What if we didn't put it off? What if we had made that phone call that had given? What if the phone call you make gives that person that you think is not going to do anything? What if it gives them hope to press on another couple of months and then they're 1 month away from their big break or they're 1 month away from breathing room? What if? And this is the shit I'm talking about. So don't wait. Don't wait, man. Even if you think everybody's all right, if you got somebody pops into your mind, shoot them a text. Ain't no reason why you can't shoot them a text. You got them on Facebook, shoot them a Facebook message. If their number's changed, just reach out. If they pop into your head. If they don't, it is what it is. But if somebody pops into your head, you wondering about them, just shoot them a text. Are you good? Oh, can I help you with anything? All right. We seeing this way too much, man. And it's unfortunate, man. It's craziness.
Yeah, it is, bro. It really is. To piggyback off what you said a little while ago about closure, that's also um an issue that that's a topic that could be talked about a lot because there's a lot of people that never got closure, and then when that person passes on, uh that's a chapter that can never be closed because these people never talk. Like I have a friend that went through it recently. Me and him lost a mutual friend last year. Um, uh, and they had a falling out, and he never got the opportunity to talk to him one on one and try to work things out with this person. So, um, So it's like it was pretty hard on him because he's like, now I'm never gonna get that chance. So he also, we all had the same social circle, you know what I'm saying? So he also had another falling out with two other people that he wanted to work out. He didn't want to let um he didn't want to let each of them like pass on without trying to work things out. But to be honest with you, and I don't care if they actually hear this, they're pretty much stubborn. Because the loss of a friend is the reason why he was trying to reach out, trying to work this out. He did with one other person, which this person was related to the deceased, and he was able to contact him and talk to him and work things out with him. But the other two were just straight up stubborn. Like, how could you not want to try to work things out and build that friendship that you had a long time ago? You know what I'm saying? But instead, your mind want to be closed off, uh, without even considering to, you know what? Let's talk, man. One on one, in person. Um, it's just ridiculous that you could go on with your life and not wanting to try to patch things up with somebody that you practically known since high school. Um, but yeah, man. Uh, my condolences to Fisher's family and friends. He is going to be missed. I will never forget the high school days. I will never forget conversations we had. I think I think the one time that I actually spoke to him, I think it was on the phone. We spoke to each other when I ended up moving back to the city. We spoke, and he and I told him, or was it in person, bro? I can't remember, but I know we spoke, and I told him, uh, about my grandfather, and he said that he would remember the times that he would come to my house in Long Island, because this is where we met, in Long Island, and he would buy my grandfather, his favorite donut. He always would show up with that donut. It's so true, because he he would do that constantly. He would show up to my house with the donut, give it to my grandfather, and he would buy something for my grandmother too. Um, and when I told him about my grandfather, he like told me to my face. He was like, "Bro, I cried," because that was the impact that my grandfather had. He was, my grandfather was just a nice man, and he was caring, and he will, he'll like you if you're respectful. You know what I'm saying? So William was that. William was respectful. He always made sure to say hi to my grandparents when he came to the house, and I'm gonna miss that man, bro. I'm gonna miss him.
Yes, indeed. Nah, I hear you. The older I get, the more I'm just like, man, death is unfortunately a part of life, and it's like, god damn. It's
Reach
like,
for the people that you have not seen or spoken to in a long time for any type of closure. That's correct, Macho. That is correct, bro. I agree with you on that one. That is what family does, bro. Yep. That's exactly what family do. Listen, uh, I may not be close as I was with the family I have, but I feel like God presents to gives people in your life that you can consider like family, and I will always consider all of you guys like family. Even people that watch this, just know that I love you, and remember that it does get better. Fight those demons and continue walking.
yeah, it's never too late. That's the only thing I could say, man. It's never too late. regardless of how many things mess up in your life, it's never too late to fix it and go back and fix it and try to do the best that you could do. And make sure you have a strong network behind you, and make sure you have a good bunch of people behind you, and don't go through some crazy shit that you want to do.
You will always be my little brother from another mother. Love you, bro. Love you too, big man. Love you too, bro. Always, always, always. You, even Chocolate Thunder over here. Y'all will always be like my family, man.
Yeah, we got you, bro. Like I said, people I ride for. Trim the fat out of your life. The people that ride for you, you ride for them. I saw a TikTok with Busta Rhymes the other day too, where he was like, "I'm not rocking with anybody that if you don't pick up the phone." I was like, "Damn, that shit made a lot of sense." Let me see if I can find. I might be able to find it too. Hold on, just give it a quick shot in the dark.
Tell mama I love her
know.
too, Macho. Tell mama I love her too, and I hope that she gets better, man.
Let me see. Wait. Oh no, that's not it. I thought that was it. Well, that's not it, because that's just him rapping. That's not what I'm looking for.
Bro, why are you looking for what you're looking for? Did you see the old school rap artists performing at the Grammys, bro?
No, I didn't
Bro,
watch
I
the
thought
Grammys.
I didn't watch it either, but you know, Evelyn brought it to my attention that they had all these old school rappers. They had Busta on there, LL Cool J was rapping, and I was just like, yo, what? Man, I was living my life in high school all over again.
I gotta catch the performance. Then I didn't see it. I gotta catch the performance
because they were.
I didn't watch the Grammys. All I saw was the viral Adele and Busta Rhymes. Like Busta Rhymes saw her in the backstage or something. That's the only thing I saw.
I think I forgot who was receiving an award. I think it was to Ice-T or Ice Cube or somebody. I forgot who it was. And they did like this whole performance of just straight up just old school rap. And I was like, yo, what? I was like, hey. Which, by the way, congratulations to Ice-T. Finally get his name on the Walk of Fame, bro. He finally got his star.
Ice-T? I would have thought he got that a long time ago.
I thought so too, but no, he did a video clip and I was watching it. I think they posted it up on Facebook, and
my man been on Law and Order for 30 years, bro. What the fuck? Like, how he just now getting a damn flag, bro?
Yeah,
like,
he
listen, we gotta hit the button on that, bro. Come on, son. My man been in TV forever, bro.
Bruh.
What we talking about?
but look at everybody else too. Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, they pretty much recently got their stars too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why it's taking them so long.
Man, what?
Stupid.
What?
Yeah.
Cube ain't got no thing. Yo, he been on Law and Order for 30 years, bro. How Ice-T just getting the plaque on the home? Get the hell out of here, bro. Man.
Bruh.
Matter of fact,
Sway, take
How?
2 steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers.
Get the hell out of here, bro. It's Cap.
Oh, where is she watching too, bro? Appreciate that, man. Oh, what did he say? He said the man on Law and Order.
That's what I'm saying, son.
He's the man on Law and Order SVU.
It's been like 20 years, bro. What? Yo, him and the chick are the only two OGs left. Him and Olivia. Olivia's the captain now.
Yeah,
they're the only two OGs left.
Yeah.
Everybody else is gone from the show.
So, yep. And I don't even watch Law and Order. Like,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
But I know
it's a
about
slow
it.
Tuesday. It's a slow Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Law and Order. Catch a rerun on Hulu or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe you laid up. You got all your business done. Laid up with your lady. You know what I'm saying? I'll throw some Law and Order on. You know what I'm saying? Something. Who knows? But Law and Order and chill. And Netflix and chill. Law and Order and chill.
Oh, what he said.
That's what I'm saying. Throw that Fred thing up.
Yeah,
I met him in person when he was filming an episode of my job when I was working for the park. Come on, son. How he just stupid. Get the hell out of here. But
bro, no lie.
yeah,
I have a story about that too. I have a story about that too because I met Ice-T It was me and a group of my other friends from back in the days, and we was going down on 3rd Avenue right here where I live at, and they were filming right in front of the McDonald's, and they was like, "Yo, is that Ice-T?" And I'm looking, and I was like, "Oh shit, that is bro." We all shook his
Man said,
hands.
"Is
He
that
was like,
Ice-T?"
I was like, "What, Ice-T, bro?" I would have never thought I would have seen this man in person a day in my life, and there
I
he
mean, he's an
was
OG.
right there.
Don't run up on him.
And we shook his hand. He was like, "Yo, thank you, appreciate that," and stuff. Yo, he was pretty cool, man. He was pretty cool.
Yo,
But you know,
he's Ice-T from the trap, bro. Of course he's cool, bro.
but
Don't run up
but you
on
know,
him. Don't run up on him.
but you know, at that time, you know, there was no iPhone, so I feel like if we would have asked him nicely and respectfully, he probably would have taken a selfie with us and stuff like that.
Yes, sometimes these cats, when you meet them out in the street, that Fred, you knew him, bro. That's my thing. That's my thing. But
Don't entertain this
when
shit,
you meet
macho.
these
Don't
cats out in the
entertain this
street,
shit.
listen,
Get the fuck out of here!
that's for you, Isaac. But as far as Ice-T and some of these cats, when you meet them on the street, bro, they're mad chill, bro. As long as they just chilling, walking around, doing what they do, you're not trying to bother them, and you just, hey man, I just want to show love. You know, keep doing what you're doing, man. Big fan, and you keep it moving. They're cool with that. It's when you try to be on your extra shit that they're like, yo, bro, like I just want to enjoy Central Park, bro. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when it gets weird. But as long as you're not a weirdo, they're cool, bro.
No, hell yeah,
You know what I mean,
bro.
famous people I've met or seen, and you just like, yo, they be like, oh, yo. And then you keep it cool, and that's it.
I've met a couple of people. I remember working in Century 21. There was this comedian from back in the days that he used to have HBO specials all the time. And he actually popped up he was on the line, and I'm looking at him. I was like, no way. And he actually comes to my register, and I had to tell him, it's like, man, I grew up watching you when I was a kid. On your HBO specials, you were a very funny man. And you know, he was telling me about, you know, all those doing those specials on HBO. And of course, we all know the world famous Michael Rappaport. He's very adamant about, you know, politics, sports, all of this stuff, and he's hilarious, bro. He be having me cracking up.
He's probably cool to chill with, like have a beer with him or something.
Oh hell yeah, man! He has
bro.
to, yeah, hell yeah. But I remember
hilarious.
I was doing a delivery, and the driver, he tells me, he's like, hey, yo, take this one package because you're going up that way. So I was like, all right, cool, no problem. So I took the package, and I'm looking at the name, and it's dead ass says Michael Rappaport. And I was like, nah, this has to be another Michael Rappaport because, you know, everybody has the same name and shit. So I go to the building, and sure enough, there he was, bro. I swear to God, I was starstruck.
He was marking out. It was like,
and he was,
and marking
I
out.
was like, he was like, is that for me? I was like, yes, sir, it is. And then, you know, I had to tell him too. I was like, man, I love you, bro. You're hilarious. All that stuff about Donald Trump, you be having me cracking up. He's like looking at me, and he's listening to me. He's like, hey, you want to take a picture? So sure enough, I took the picture with him. I had my face mask on at that time, but I took a picture with him. You'll see it on my Instagram page. It's up there. And yo, I would never, like, I would always, and I constantly see him every time I work close to where he lives at. I constantly see this guy.
Yeah,
with
him. He lives in the city, I believe. So
yeah, he does. So but I'm not gonna give out his address because I'm the only one that knows that. But
yeah, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, he probably the bricks off your ass.
Yeah, exactly. So, but you know, I met him. Pretty cool guy, man. It's pretty cool. Like, I would have never expected for him, like, hey, you want to take a picture? But I took a picture, and I showed to my other boy. Texted it to him. He was like, I'm jealous now. I'm jealous because you got a picture with Michael Rappaport because he's a fan of his too. And then, you know, Pedro did the same thing. He met Michael Rappaport, got a picture with him too.
Shout out to Big P.
And now all three of us got pictures of Michael Rappaport with us and Michael Rappaport. But yeah, he's a pretty cool guy, man. He's not disrespectful. He doesn't shit on you and stuff like that. Like, if he's busy and you say what's up, like, he'll say what's up and then he'll keep it pushing. But other than that, he's a pretty cool guy.
That's good. I'm glad. Unfortunately, bro, we gotta talk about this picture, bro. We have to. We gotta talk about this picture because before there's a war on masculinity, people. There's a war going on outside. Yes, Isaac did get stuck when he saw him, for sure.
And he's like, I'm jealous. I'm stealing
He
your
did get
phone.
stuck. He definitely got stuck when he saw him, bruh. There's a picture going around of Rihanna on the cover of Vogue with ASAP and their kid, their
Oh God.
child, and I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the message that it sends, and I'm just like, man, why? Just why? Share my screen, bro.
All right, I got you. This one.
All right, here is the Vogue picture of Rihanna and ASAP and Rihanna, and their family. Nice picture, beautiful picture. I don't like the message that it sends, so we're gonna hit the button on that, bruh. Isaac, what do you think about this picture, bro? What do you think about this?
I mean, it's a nice picture. I don't know what else to think about it. It's a nice picture, but I need you to elaborate on this message you're talking
I don't
about.
like this picture because it sends the message that she's leading him, bro. Look at this. We got Rihanna out in front, right? Holding his
Yeah, I guess
hand.
you can see that.
We
Mhm.
got Rihanna out in front, leading him forward, and he's holding a child, kissing his child. Nothing wrong with that. As a father, kiss your kids. Nothing wrong with that. My problem is not that they took a family photo. My problem is that the imagery that this sends to young boys that they're supposed to be led by women. That to me is the problem. Now, take the screen off, and I want you to see something. Okay. Uh, now, what is the difference between that picture? All right. Let me see if it comes up better this way. What is the difference between that picture? Now, share my screen again.
Got you.
What is the difference between that picture and this picture? Now, this is a statue. This is actually a statue that is like a live statue. This is not like fabricated. This is actually exists in the world. What's the difference? Do you see a difference in the
Uh,
pictures?
well, besides the fact that she's standing by him,
You see, yes, we saw elimination. I did. Isaac probably didn't.
no,
But
I don't fuck with the fact.
I do. I watch WWE. I don't care. Now, the problem here, you see, in the other picture, you have Rihanna front and center. You had a man, and black man, white man, whatever. Yeah, but ASAP is black, so it is what it is. You had a man in the background holding the kid, kissing the kid, not looking forward, not strong, not looking strong, not looking masculine, not with a strong presence, and he's being led by his woman, who's front and center, leading the way. In this picture, in front of you, you have the man front and center. You have the woman looking at him like taking charge, strong man, masculine, looking forward. He's got the kid right here. He's got the woman. I got both of y'all. I got the family. We are all moving in the same direction. ASAP wasn't even looking forward in his picture. He's looking at the kid like, oh, I love the kid, nurturing the kid. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, you should nurture your children, people, but this is the imagery we should be pushing. Strong men leading the way. You can take this off screen now. Strong men leading the way. We should, and there's nothing wrong with women doing what they do, but there are roles for a reason. You know what I'm saying? They're gender roles, men and women for a reason. And I know I always get hell from the ladies when I talk about shit like this.
Which
But
I
I
can't
don't
wait to listen to it later.
but I don't but honestly I don't care because imagery matters, bro. The way you portray things and the way kids see things matters. It all matters. You know what I'm saying? When you go outside and you look like a goddamn hoodlum, when you go outside and you look like a hoodlum and you look like a thug, quote unquote, you get treated different than if you go outside and actually look presentable like a grown ass man. Now you don't gotta have a suit on, none of that, none of that other crap. But imagery matters. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying the image that is portrayed in our society matters for men. And the imagery that men are getting is that they should be soft, they should be in the back, they should let the women lead and drag them all around. That's the imagery that's being portrayed. I think that is a bunch of horse shit because the men of yesteryear, the men that went off to war when they was 18 and the men that did D-Day, they didn't operate like this. Now, sometimes you got to change with the times. You can't always stay stuck in the past. You got to evolve. But I'm not seeing how we are evolving in the right direction. That imagery is bad. I put it to you like this. How do you think, and this ties in, how do you think I felt, right? I'm a black dude, obviously. Black, bald, and sexy. We get it. Cool. How do you think I felt as a kid when every time I looked at a talk show, every time I looked at something, every time I heard people speak, I heard black ninjas ain't shit. How do you think I felt as a black boy? Do you think I had a lot of confidence hearing black ninjas ain't shit my on TV, on talk every freaking talk show? Oh, black men ain't this, black men ain't that, black men are trash, black men don't take care of their kids. I was a black boy that grew up to be a black man. How do you think that resonated with me hearing you ain't ish on TV your entire freaking life? So it's like that shit matters, man. What is on TV, what is portrayed, because it can influence the minds of the kids and the young people. It can influence them because they're impressionable. You want kids, girls and boys to grow up thinking I could do anything. I can be great at whatever I choose to do in life. Yeah, there are winners, there are losers, but you know what? You lose, you suck it up, you get better. You do better the next time. Not you ain't ish. Your daddy ain't ish. This ain't ish. So it's a problem, man. You got a boy. You got a son, bro. If I had a son, this would worry me, bro. Bro, I don't have kids yet, but I'm just this bothers the hell out of me, bro. It does. It does, because I'm like just looking at what's on TV, looking at what's on TikTok. I could imagine if somebody's having a daughter, how they would navigate this world with a young woman. Woof, trying to keep out all the bad impressions on their children. This shit would worry me, especially if I had a young boy. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, to all my people that got kids, watch out for the imagery that your kid sees, and make sure you are the strongest thing. You are the strongest image in your kid's life, not what's on TV or TikTok or YouTube. You as the parent, so that the kid gets your teachings, not the teachings that TikTok is trying to teach them.
Right.
To shake their ass as a little girl, 10 years old, shaking your ass and twerking, or as a little boy to be soft and don't try anything and just let the woman lead you everywhere and don't think for yourself. That shit matters. Kids are impressionable. I used to work with kids. I know how impressionable these young ones are. So now that I have explained it, now what do you think?
Well, I guess you can see that in the picture because it does uh, give off that type of image. Me, I've always been a 50-50 guy. If we're in a relationship, I don't. I'm not ahead of you. You're not ahead of me. We're 50-50. We're gonna be working side by side, holding hands and stuff like that. We're always gonna be uh as equals. That's how I've always seen relationships when it comes to men and women, or men and men, or woman and woman. You know, whatever your preference is. Um, because that whole thing of, well, remember, this is just my opinion, but you know, that whole thing of man leading the way, that's, you know, that's was back in those days. Now we're in different times. So now I'm just mostly the one that sees a woman as an equal and as my partner, and this is a 50-50. So she gives her half, I give my half. You know what I'm saying? There's not gonna be no 60-40 or 90-10 or 80-20. No, this it's a partnership, and we're gonna be 50-50. You do your part, I do mine. That's it. That's just my
Yeah,
thoughts.
yeah, I know. That's why I like having this conversation with you, even though you hate talking about it. But I like having this conversation with you because I don't, we disagree. I feel like the man should be leading the way. The woman, I'm not saying, when I say that, a lot of people think that I want a goddamn slave in the household. Like, no, this is not, this is not that. I'm just saying, the man is leading the way. The man is pushing forward and taking charge as a leader in the household, and then the woman is helping the family doing what she does, whatever. And that's different for every man. Every man is not the same. So the way I would run my house is not the way Isaac would run his house. It's not the way somebody else would run their house. So whatever Isaac decides to do, I say, okay, Isaac, this is where we're going, and this is what we're doing. All right, cool, let's go. This what I need you to do. I'm going to do this, and that's how I would want. That's how he runs his, and me, I run mine different. The way I run it in my house. So every man is different. Every man wants different things from their lady and their life, and from their kids, and or things like that. But I just think that the 50-50 shit is. And listen, I used to do things 50-50. So I'm not sitting here saying that I was never like that. That's cap, because I'm not going to sit here and lie. I used to do things 50-50, but the older I get and the more information I start just looking at and reading, and just the more information I pick up, the more I realize that that ain't the wave for me. It's not the move. So we have a difference of opinion on that, and that is absolutely fine. But yeah, ain't no fucking 50-50. We're not doing that shit. But yeah, be careful of the imagery your kids get, people. Be careful of the imagery your kids get. But yeah, you got anything else? I ain't got nothing else. 'Cause I only got about 10-15 minutes before I gotta start making moves.
Um, checked out the return of the XFL. I mean, I missed the first game because I was out with Evelyn,
Oh,
but
how did that go?
the second game, bro, Houston Roughnecks, man, that team's a bit scary,
It's
bro.
on TV. XFL.
Yeah, they had it. They had the second game on FX. I know they got two games today. One
I
at
didn't even
3.
know they had a relaunch of that. I thought it was coming up later on.
They have two games today. One at 3, one at 8 o'clock. So I'm going with DC Defenders because there's no New York team. So DC Defenders, that's the closest to New York we got. So DC Defenders is tonight at 8. I think they're going up against Seattle Sea Dragons. And then there's the, what is it? Battlehawks versus, hold on, let me check this ESPN real quick. Swipe up. Uh Versus the Brahmas, which is hilarious because we all know that The Rock and his ex-wife purchased the XFL from Mr. Man uh last year, and now they're taking control of it. I'm not happy that there's no New York teams. I'm gonna have to talk to The Rock about that. But a team called the Brahmas. Come on, bro. We already know where that's coming from. The Brahmas, Rock, Brahma Bull. Remember those times? Yeah, I do too. So So there's a team literally that's I feel like that team is dedicated to The Rock and stuff like that. And I mean, we did have a New York team when Vince McMahon brought back the XFL. I think they were called the New York Guardians, which now they're in Orlando. So now they're a Florida team. Yeah, exactly, Macho. We need a New York team. We need a New York team to represent in the XFL. So I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna find a way to reach Dwayne Johnson and tell him, like, hey, listen, I'm loving the XFL so far, but can we get a New York team? I want to go to these games. I don't got money like that to be traveling out of state. So give me a New York team, man, where I could go and watch these guys play in person.
Well, as long as they could keep the damn revenue up, maybe New York could get one. If they could actually get
I'm
XFL off the ground this year.
I'm pretty sure they will. I'm pretty sure. I know The Rock's really using the XFL to help out players to get into the NFL. Because he did talk about it in an interview and how much he struggled trying to become a football player and stuff like that. So he wants to use this platform to help these young guys achieve their dreams and their goals of being an NFL player. So that's more power to Dwayne right there, bro. That was deep. That was deep.
I ain't mad at it, bro. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully it gets off the ground this time and they can actually make some headway and make some moves. You know,
Mhm.
and it's not just oh, I guess we'll see what happens. No, you know what I'm saying? No, hopefully this time they can actually generate some revenue and it won't be a money loser. They'll actually get some money from it. And then if they generates revenue and it keeps me entertaining, it'll stay on TV. And it'll, they don't buy stuff just for it to lose money. So hopefully they market it right this time. And people love their football. So we'll see. We'll
Well,
see what happens.
I'm pretty sure they will. Like his ex-wife is like, I think she's like really smart at this stuff, like when it comes to marketing, and she's a real businesswoman. So I'm pretty sure she's got that shit down packed, and I'm sure that they talk to each other, to see uh what they need to do and try to take this off and stuff like that. But yeah, so far XFL has been pretty good. The Houston Roughnecks really did their thing yesterday. I think they ended the game like, what was it, like 30, because they scored a touchdown, the other team. So I think it was like 30-12 or something like that, bro. It was a crazy second game, bro. Um so yeah, I uh can't wait to see more. And it's very different from the NFL because they don't do field goals. They do conversions. So if the closer you are to the field goal, that's a 1 point. I mean 1 point. Then a little bit of yards is like 2, and then if you go a little bit more, like 10 yards, that's a 3 point conversion. So they don't do field goals, and the punt return was definitely different because when you watch the NFL, the punt returns, once that kick takes off, you see the defenders like they're trying to get uh at the kicker to make sure they could get the ball or whatever. But with this one, once they punt, they have to wait until the person catches the ball. Then that's when they start scrambling and stuff like that. So it was very different.
Very
Um,
different.
but it's very good. Like so far, I'm enjoying. I'd enjoy the last game last night, and I'm about to enjoy these next two.
I'll give it a shot when I get a chance. See how I like it. And
Yes,
then
sir.
if so, I'll check it out. If not, I won't. So I'll check it out. Check it out on YouTube. Check out some highlights and stuff. See what it look like. What else you got? That's it?
That's it, bro. Done.
All right, that's it. So welcome back to us, Guytalk Uncensored. We are back, and we will be back next Sunday as always, same time. You already know, around 10, 11 o'clock. And we'll run it out with the news that we got or anything else that we feel like we want to talk on throughout the week. So glad to be back. Glad everything is good. Talked about a nice variety of stuff today. And I look forward to next week. Let's see what else happens in the wild week of media. But Isaac, brother man, you can bring us home, man.
Oh wait, I'm closing it out. Hold up, wait, what? I'm closing it out. You gonna have me close it out? You sure you want that? You sure?
No, I don't.
Fuck this shit, I'm
All
out.
right. So from the Puerto Rican poppy Isaac to me, Mr. Boy the Sexy RJD. We are out. We will see you guys later. Don't get hit with the golden gun. We're out of here. See you guys next Sunday. I'm gone. Peace.
Peace.